Welcome to Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot, your daily dose of the latest in cryptocurrency news, market insights, and blockchain trends. Let's get started. Bitcoin is trading at $100,323 this morning, struggling to maintain the psychologically critical $100,000 threshold as a liquidity crisis unfolds beneath the surface. Wintermute has identified a troubling trend. New capital inflows have virtually stopped across all three major channels. Stablecoins, ETFs, and digital asset treasury companies all show declining momentum. US-listed spot Bitcoin ETFs just recorded over $1.5 billion in outflows over less than 2 weeks. The market is now operating in self-funded mode, with capital simply rotating between tokens rather than fresh money entering the ecosystem. It's essentially musical chairs, and nobody knows when the music stops. On the regulatory front, Samourai Wallet co-founder Keonne Rodriguez was sentenced to 5 years in prison on November 6th for conspiracy to operate an unlicensed money transmitter. The platform allegedly laundered over $237 million in criminal proceeds between 2015 and 2024. Rodriguez and co-founder William Lonergan Hill agreed to forfeit that full amount plus $250,000 in fines. This case survives despite the Trump administration's generally pro-crypto stance, sending a clear message about where regulators draw the line. But not all privacy coins are suffering. Zcash is having a moment, breaking into the top 20 cryptocurrencies by market cap and trading above $634 for the first time since 2018. That's a 1,270% year-over-year gain. 20 to 25% of circulating Zcash now sits in shielded addresses, and 30% of transactions involve the privacy pool. Zcash has now surpassed Monero as the largest privacy coin by market capitalization. Meanwhile, Ripple just closed a massive $500 million funding round at a $40 billion valuation. What's remarkable is who's investing: Citadel Securities, Fortress Investment Group, and Brevan Howard. These are major traditional finance institutions making serious bets. Ripple has been quietly building institutional infrastructure through strategic acquisitions, including Hidden Road for $1.25 billion. XRP is currently trading at $2.19, down about 5% over 24 hours. Ethereum sits at $3,259, down over 4%. Despite bearish price action, whales accumulated $1.37 billion worth of ETH during this decline, suggesting institutional players view the pullback as a buying opportunity. Solana is at $153.75, holding relatively steady. JP Morgan published analysis suggesting Bitcoin's fair value should be $170,000 based on gold parity metrics. They argue Bitcoin should capture 2/3 of gold's $6.2 trillion private investment base. However, CryptoQuant published a competing view calling current market conditions extremely bearish, noting Bitcoin dropped below its 365-day moving average for the first time since the previous bear market began. That's a wrap for today's edition of Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot. We hope you're feeling more informed and ready to navigate the cryptoverse. Until next time, keep your digital wallets ready.